Hello and welcome to Knights at the Game Table. We're here at Dragon's Lair in Austin, Texas, where tonight the sorcerous might of the Thousand Suns will be coming up against the righteous fury of the Space Wolves. Who's going to win? Watch this episode and find out. While you're watching, don't forget, we're still giving away a starter collecting box of your choice every month. You can pick anything from 40K or Age of Sigmar, and to be entered into the draw, you just have to share this video and then comment down below to let us know. You can pick a 40K army like the Space Wolves, or if you're feeling the Call of Chaos, maybe you could go with the Slaves to Darkness. Our recent winner, Chris Kinney, opted for the Death Watch. Today, looking for vengeance for Prospero, I have a battalion of Thousand Suns. I'm bringing in Ahriman and a winged demon prince. Then I've got 3 units of rubric marines with an aspiring sorcerer and inferno bolt guns. There are 2 rhinos and finally 5 scarab occult terminators who are bringing a soul reaper cannon and a hellfire missile rack on top of their inferno combi bolters. Let's see what those treacherous space wolves have got to say for themselves.
Hey everybody, today I'm bringing Wolfen. You got to bring Wolfen with the Space Wolves. There's 7 Wolfen, 6 with hammers and shields, 1 with claws, of course, because the Packmaster has to take them. I've got a Wolf Priest with a Power Fist and Jump Pack, Wolfguard Battle Leader with Armor of Rust, Storm Shield, Thunderhammer, and Jump Pack. And then I've got 2 Vendreads kitted out exactly the same with missiles and twin las cannons. And then I've got a Deredeo Dreadnought, which should be interesting.
Today we're playing the War of Attrition from Open War. It's simply whoever kills the most over 5 rounds is going to win. Alternatively, anyone getting table before that, obviously that takes the victory as well. It's a good old Prospero grudge match. I finished deploying first, so I am +1 on the roll. Let's see how it goes. Good luck, John.
Good luck.
It's 5 from me.
1.
Okay.
No chicken blood this time. Let's
Can
see.
you seize?
Can I seize? No.
No, not quite.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
So in my movement phase, I have moved both my rhinos up. My squad of rubrics that were exposed have embarked. And then Demon Prince of Ahriman have also flown up. The Scarab Occult Terminators are still in the teleportarium. Not a lot to do this turn because I'm just kind of out of range, but I have got some combi bolter shots that I'm going to be taking right now. All right, first rhino is going to unload its combi bolter shots onto the dread furthest on this side. 8 shots with the new bolter rules. Hitting on 3s. It's 5. Strength 4, toughness.
Toughness 7.
7. Okay, so looking for 5s. It's 3 saves, AP 0.
Takes 1, and then he's got a 6 up, feel no pain. No.
Puts him down to
7.
7. All right. I am going to pay a command point for Inferno Shells. So these will be at -2 AP from the second rhino. Again, 8 shots hitting on 3s. That's 6. Looking for 5s again. 2 at -2.
Made 1, lost 1. Takes a win.
Oh, they 2 up.
Oh no, he takes 2. You're right.
That's all I can do with my turn 1 because everything's so far away. It's over to John, see what he's going to bring.
Okay, so I moved the Wolfen through the building, and they advanced 3, so they had a movement of 10. And the Wolfguard Battle Leader and the Wolf Priest also moved along with them. They did not advance, so looks like I'll be doing some charging this turn. Now I've got some shooting from the Dreadnoughts, and then we'll look at what we're going to do from there. First, we're going to start with the Wounded Dreadnought. He's going to see if he can get some revenge on that rhino there. First, we're going to fire his missile. He does not hit. And his twin las cannons. 2 hits. Strength 9 against a 7. Looking for 3s. That's 1. 1 at -3, okay?
-3, that's a 6 for me, right?
Yep.
Nope.
And it's D6 damage. D6 damage, 6 damage.
So 6 down to 4.
Next Vendread's going to do the same thing. Here's the missile. Hits on 3s. No, hits on 2s. I'm sorry, but anyway. Does go through, and it's -2 for the missile.
Okay, so looking for a 5. No, not a 5.
D6. That's one more.
On 3.
And here's the twin las. 2 hits. And 1 goes through. And -3.
Needs a 6.
Yep.
Nope.
And that looks like
5.
5 damage.
That's done him. Will it blend? Oh my goodness, that's an explosion.
Uh-oh.
I'm come on point that I don't really fancy getting bits of rhino all over my demon prince. No one wants that. It'll ruin his finery. Just roll to see if anyone's going to die coming after that transport. 3 Marines are going to bite the dust, which is kind of sucky for me. Let's take 2, and they can do a bit of screening over here, I guess. Let's take a full squad of 5, and they can hide back here. Rhino is done.
Then we're going to fire the Deredeo. And the heavy bolter is going to fire at the 2 remaining guys from the 1 squad. And the ambulance cannon is going to fire at the guys in the back. Hitting on 2s. Everything hits. And wounding on 3s. 4 wounds at -1.
-1, looking for 4s. It's not enough. Okay, yeah, that squad's done.
And then at the back squad, all hit. And wounding on 2s because it's strength 8. Looks like 6 wounds at -1 and 2 damage each. Not that it
6,
matters.
okay. So, looking for 3s. Oh my goodness, we failed 5 of those. That's wiped the second squad. That's brutal. Wow.
That's it for my shooting phase. And we'll move on to assault, my favorite. Okay, let's charge the Wolfen at the Rhino there.
Looking for 6s. That's 3.
Wow, that's pretty good. Needing 4s.
Needing 4s, okay. It's 1 save, AP0.
Right. And 3 up. I'm good.
Okay.
Make it. That's not it, but Wolfen get to re-roll. 9.
That's
make
it.
And then the the Wolf Guard Battle Leader is going to try to charge as well.
Okay.
11. I think that's going to make it.
That's good.
I've got the Wolfen have charged. Wolf Guard Battle Leader is charged. And we're going to start off with, we'll do the Wolfen with their hammers. Consolidate in at 3 inches. Hitting on 3s. No re-rolls because they got too far away from the Wolf Priest. I shouldn't have let them do that. But looks like it didn't hurt them too bad. And then strength 10 against 7. Looking for 3s, and I'll be re-rolling 1s for the Wolf Guard Battle Leader. Okay, so it's 3, 6, 8. 8 at -3. 3 damage each.
Okay, looking for 6s. It's not enough 6s, so that's going to take out the Rhino.
Okay, does it blow up?
It does not. Going to see if anyone dies coming out.
At least
1. Yep, 1 is down. Consolidate.
It's time. I'm going to consolidate 3 inches after.
That the end of your
That's
turn?
the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty brutal turn. On to turn 2. In my movement phase, my remaining Rubric Marines have moved to the side of the Wolfen, and Ahriman has hovered down behind them on his disc of Zinch. The Demon Prince has flown over everything, heading towards the Dreadnoughts, and the Scarab Occult Terminators have teleported in next to Ahriman. Now, I'm going to need a pretty good psychic phase because John's turn 1 was brutal. And let's see how much payback I can give him based on my sorceress powers. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is we are going to try and Death Hex the Wolfen. And Ahriman's +1. We're 8. We're good.
Yeah, I'm going to use I'm going to play a stratagem that allows me to deny one psychic power. So here we go. 10. Blocked it. No Death Hex for you.
Damn it! That was going to be huge. That was important.
Yes, that would have been game changing.
Ahriman's going to put prescience onto the Scarab Occult Terminators. That is going to go off on an 8, so they can reroll 1s. And finally, he's going to warp time the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
This is also quite important. And
Or no.
I'm going to spend a command point on that 1.
Okay.
It's me 6, 7. He's good for warp time. So, Demon Prince is going to move another 12. Okay, the Demon Prince himself has got Treason of Zinch. He's going to try and pull off on the Wolf Priest. Just let me take control of the Wolf Priest for my turn. If I can manifest this and beat his leadership. So first of all, in 8 to manifest, he's +1 in his checks because of his trait. That is only 7, so sadly, no to that. He's also going to put Smite into the nearest Dreadnought. And that's good in a 9 for 1 mortal wound.
Okay, and I got a D6, feel no pain.
Nope.
Or 6 up, feel no pain. But he hasn't made 1 yet. Gets him down to 4.
Scarab Terminators are going to try and Weaver of Fate themselves for +1 on their invulnerable save. Looking for a 6, and that's good on an 11. Finally, the Rubric Marines are going to try Glamour of Zinch to put a -1 hit penalty on anyone shooting the Scarab Occult Terminators, and these are 7. And that's good. All right, so I got the warp time I really wanted. I did not get the Death Hex I really wanted, so I guess I got half of what I wanted, right? That seems about fair. We're going to go on to shooting now. The Scarab Occult Terminators are going to try and light up the Wolfen. I got prescience on them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so they're rerolling 1s. First of all, we're going to try the Hellfire Missile Rack. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. They are both hitting.
Okay.
That is strength 8.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Only 1. So that's a save -2.
Okay. 3 up. Oh.
It's a 1.
How many damage?
It's D3. It's 2 damage.
2 damage. All right. 5 up and 5 up.
Oh.
Chicken blood comes through.
Curses. All right. Now we're going to use the Soul Reaper Cannon. That's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 more saves.
2 more saves.
You're 3 up regardless, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on 3 ups. 1 gets through.
That's 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 1 damage.
1 damage?
Yeah.
5 up. No, gets through.
Single, okay. And then we've got 16 Inferno Combi Bolter shots also going into the Wolfen. So, let's see. Rolling 1s from prescience. Pretty good, looks like 14 hits.
Needing 4s.
Wounding on 4s. That's above average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves.
Yeah. Let's do these in sequences because I may want to shift some of them off. Is there any negatives to these at all?
They're all -2.
Oh, they're all -2. Okay. So here's the first ones. 3 ups. Uh-oh. 1, 2, get through. Then 5 up. Nope. Turn. 1 dies, and no, 1 takes a wound. So you killed 1, and 1 takes a wound. And here's the rest of them. 1 gets through, and he dies. So you killed 2.
Okay, then the Rubric Marines going to fire the Inferno Combi Bolters. It's 8 shots. 6 go through. Wounded on 4s.
Right.
That's 3 saves for you.
3 saves. Here we go. 3 ups. And a 5 up. No, gets through.
Then let's do the Demon Prince. And he is going to charge the Wounded Dread and the Deredeo.
Let's do Overwatch. 6 up on the missile. Nope. And 6 up on the twin las cannons. No. And then the Deredeo. It's 1 wound at -1.
Okay.
And
4 up.
damage if it gets
4 up,
through.
by the way, I think.
Yeah,
That
2
goes through.
damage.
All right, takes 2.
And then here's the heavy bolters. 1 hit. Does not win.
Hey, we're at 6. Here's a charge roll. Good an 8.
And do you have any other charges?
No, it's going to be.
Okay. I'm going to heroically intervene here. And I'm going to nominate them to fight last.
Okay. So let's do the Demon Prince. I'm going to put everything into the Wounded Dread.
Okay.
So 7 attacks hitting on 2s. He's going to reroll 1s from his own aura. So that's 7 connections.
Okay.
He's going to wound on 4s. That's 5 saves at -2.
So looking for 5 ups. 2 get through.
Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. And then 4, 6 up, feel no pain. Oh, wow. Look at that. So takes 2 damage total.
Brutal.
Here's the Vendread. Hits on 2s. And these are strength 6.
So 5.
Needing 5. So 1. No AP.
4 up. I'm good.
Okay, and the Deredeo, nothing. All right, and over here, we'll get the Wolf Guard Battle Leader. Hitting on 2s. Doesn't reroll once. And that's 3 at -3.
Oof. 3 looking for 6s. That's a 6, so 2 down.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 2 attacks from the 4 staff. They both hit. Wound on 3s. It's 1 wound at -1.
Okay, 3 up. He's good.
Okay, and then the other Marine. New. Okay, so that is, I think that's my turn, unless you've got any more fights.
No, that's it. Morale check.
Were they 4
2.
fights? Only 2 died,
2
leadership
from
8,
combat, yeah.
so they're good. Your T2, John.
Do some movement. I pulled the Dreadnought back. I pulled the Deredeo back. I moved the Wolfen forward and moved the Wolf Priest forward. Now we're going to do some shooting and some assaulting. Start of the turn, he's going to heal this Wolfen and give him his 1 wound back, because Wolf Priests are like a combination between a chaplain and an apothecary. So they can heal wounds. They can't bring anything back from the dead, though. And then they allow you to re-roll all attacks as well. And they lend their leadership to the squad. So it makes, if he's within 6, the leadership is 9 on the squad. All right, let's get some shooting. Can't shoot, can't shoot, will shoot, and better shoot good, too. It hits. Does it wound? Need a 3. No. Here's the last cannons. 1 hit. Uh-oh. 1 wound. -3.
4 up in one. I think I might command point that. The board's looking rough enough as it is. Come on, in ephemeral form.
Yep, there you go. You're good. These guys are going to charge the Terminators and Ahriman.
Okay. So Ahriman's got an Inferno bolt pistol, which is going to hit because, I mean, he's Ahriman. It's going to wound on a 4. Is wounding.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1 wound. -2. 3 up. Oh, uh-oh. And 1 damage?
1 damage.
5 up. No, takes wound.
Okay.
So he gets the wound back that he lost, that was here.
Okay. Now let's do rubrics. So let's do Solar Reaper Cannon. That's 1. Wound on a 3. That is a 1, so that's no good. Let's do the Hellfire Missile Rack. No, let's do the Inferno Combi Bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking for 4s.
Yep.
That's 4 saves.
All right. 3 ups. 3 ups. 1 got through. 5 up. Come on, baby. No. Lost a guy going in.
Okay. And finally, we got the Inferno Missile Rack. No. All right. Charge time.
And we're going to re-roll that. 3. Oh.
Ooh.
All right, let's see if the Wolf Priest can make it. He does not, but he gets a re-roll. 10. Let's start with the Wolfen. 2 hammers on the Terminators. And then the claws are going to go on Ahriman. So I'm +1, so they're going to hit on 4s. But they're also re-rolling to hit because of the Wolf Priest. Okay, and re-rolling 1s. Yeah, so that's 4. 4 at -3.
Okay. We are a 4 up in mile. 5 up, then +1 from the psychic power.
Okay.
So come on 4s. Oh, that's 3 4s.
Okay.
1 goes through.
3 damage.
It's gonna kill one of them.
All right, and then the claws
Okay.
on the Ahriman. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. All hit. And Ahriman's tough 4 or 5.
Probably 4. Hang on, let me check.
That's gonna be a 3 either way.
Okay.
And shred doesn't help. So 3 at -2.
Come on. Okay, 3. He's also 4 up in mile. So come on, Zinch. 2 of them. 1 goes through. Okay, puts Ahriman to 3.
All right, then the Wolf Priest is going on
I
Ahriman.
think I might interrupt at this point. So I'm going to pay 2 command points to interrupt the combat, and Ahriman's going to go on that Wolf Priest.
Okay.
So we have got 4 attacks. We're hitting on 2s, and he is going to give himself 3 rolls as well. They all land. Black stuff of Ahriman. He is strength 4 plus 2 from the staff is 6, so 3s.
3s.
That is not what we wanted. How many hit points has the Wolf Priest got?
He's 4.
4. I pay a command point to roll 1 of those. 1 save.
Okay. And he's a 4 up. He's good.
Okay.
All right, and then here's his 3 attacks from the Power Fist. All hit. And all wound. Ahriman's tough 5, right? 4? 4 or 5?
4.
4, okay, so yeah. All 3 wound, and those are -3.
Damage
They're
per?
D3 damage each.
Okay. I really want to make at least 2 of these invulnerables. 4 ups. Made 2 of them. 1 goes through.
Okay. 2
damage.
Two
That puts
damage.
Ahriman to 1.
We still have the fight over here.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's that. And he rerolls. That's 3 at -3
On the...
on the power armor guys. Your
Okay.
Rubik's.
So 4 ups. Invulnerables. Made 2. Take 1.
Okay. 3 damage.
3 damage. Oh, they don't have an invulnerable.
Okay, so they just
they
killed
are-
them both.
they're
then.
just dead, yeah.
Okay. All right. Then he's gonna move 3 that way. I'm going to spend my command points to have the Wolfen fight again.
Whoa. Okay.
There. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 Thunder Hammers on the Terminators.
Yep.
But I do get to re-roll those 3s. Okay. 1. And rolling 1s. 8 of them.
Okay.
At -3.
Oh, so 8 4-ups. That is not enough. Damage per?
3.
5. Okay, that is gonna wipe the Terminators.
And then the claws are going to attack on Ahriman.
Okay.
Re-rolling. All hit. Shred. 3. 3 is -2 on Ahriman.
Okay, I need 4-ups again. Oh, curses, that is not enough. Ahriman's going
2
down
damage
as well.
each. And they are going to move 3 this way.
It's a pretty good turn, John.
Yeah.
As turns go.
Yeah, that was pretty healthy.
Okay, so things are looking rough. I'm down to my Demon Prince. I did not want to get like fought twice last turn and get Ahriman in combat and all that was terrible. I really need all my psychic powers to go off and to have a great turn generally. So let's see what we can do. First thing we're going for is Infernal Gateway. What's this model here? Is this Wolfen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we really want this to go off on an 8. He's a +1 because of his trait. Let's have a go. That is 10 for 11, so we're good. Okay, so this unit's going to take these 3 mortals. Every other unit within 3 of it's going to take these 3 mortals. So we've got the Priest here. These 4 Wolfen.
Oh, wow.
First of all, D3 on the Wolfen.
Yeah.
2 mortals on the Wolfen.
Okay. 5 up, feel no pains. Nope. Kills a Wolfen.
Well, sorry, D3 on the Wolf Priest, which is 1. And then the Battle Leader is going to take also 1.
Okay.
Treason of Zinch on the Battle Leader. Can we take over his mind for a turn? We're looking for an 8. Oh god, I'm going to spend my last command point to reroll that 2. Come on! No, that is not what I needed at all. Okay. That's pretty bad. Wow, this is now probably unmanageable, but let's play it out because it should be quick. Let's charge the Healthy Dread atop the hill.
Overwatch. Here he comes. Missile. No. Twin Las. No.
Going for the charge. Oh, now I can roll 11. Okay. And we're going to consolidate for the fight phase. We're going to swing in like this. And let's fight the Dreadnought on the hill.
Yeah.
7. And on 2s, you're on fails. Or is it 1s? I don't know. It doesn't matter because it's all the same. Okay, 7. So 4s to wound. Oh my goodness. Only 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. Here we
Only
go.
1.
And it's -3, right? Or -2. -2, right?
Yeah, -2.
Yeah. Oh, no, takes a wound.
All right, 2 damage to the Dread. It's due to punch back.
There we go. Hitting on 2s. And winning on 5. Tough 7 or tough 6?
Tough 7.
2. 2 saves. No AP.
Okay, looking for 4s. 1 goes through.
Okay.
1 damage. Puts him down to 5.
And then the Deredeo. No.
That's my turn, and I'm going to need to make a hell of a lot of invulnerables to stay on the board.
Okay, so the Wolfen moved and advanced. So they got a 12-inch total movement coming out of the ruins. The Wolfguard Battle Leader moved 12. The Wolf Priest moved 12. The Vendread disengaged. The Deredeo disengaged. And the wounded Vendread is just sitting there waiting for his revenge. So here we go. At the start of the turn, he's going to heal his wound. Here's the Vendread shot. Looking for a 2. No. And here's the twin Lascans. 2 hits. Looking for 3s. 1. 1 at -3.
4 up, invulnerable, yes.
Now we're going to charge. We're going to do some charging. Wolfguard Battle Leader needing a 9. 11, that'll get him.
Oh.
Then the Wolfen. Now with 5, they're going to re-roll that. They don't make it. And the Wolf Priest.
10's got to be good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got it. All right, now using the power of the Armor of Russ, I'm going to nominate to fight you for you to fight last.
Okay.
The Wolf Priest will go first. All hit. Looking for 3s. 3 of them at -3. D3 damage.
Come on, 4 up invuls. 2 go through.
Okay. 5 damage. That'll kill him.
They're D3s, right? 3 damage.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Still in on 2 wounds.
And yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. So here's the Wolfguard Battle Leader. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. That's 4 of them at -3.
Okay, damage on these.
3 damage each.
Okay, I've got to make all 4 invuls. Oh, failed 1 and I'm out of command points. That's me table. Good game, John.
Good game, man.
Oh, brutal. Okay, so nice army from John with the long-range dreads and short-range wolfen. I got myself charged on turn 1. That's what the rhinos were there to absorb, so I guess they did their job. But then things went quite badly wrong with losing quite a few Marines coming out and then rolling very poorly on my armor saves. I did mess up on my subsequent movement phase because of where I put my demon prints and where I had to put Ahriman to then warp time him. I left Ahriman exposed to a charge, which I should not have done. Demon Prince should have been further to my right on the battlefield. Then Ahriman could have been behind where the Terminators teleported in. He couldn't have been charged. He'd have survived, but ultimately getting engaged by those Wolfins so much before I was able to get enough shots into them, getting my Death Hex neutered was key, because if that hadn't been denied, I probably could have wiped the Wolfen with Bolt of Fire. And also, the Demon Prince had a bit of a rough break, failing to take out the Wounded Dread, because then he consolidated into the other 2, but that didn't really matter. Maybe I could have sequenced my psychic powers better, so I did Death Hex later. Maybe John might have been tempted to counter something else, maybe not, because he knows Death Hex is scary for Wolfen, but there we go. Ultimately, Zinch was not with me today, but great game, John, and I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin did anything wrong, really. It's just things went right for me. I got the right amount of advance. My charges went off when they were supposed to. I was able to use that one stratagem to block Death Hex, which was really key. Because that could have been a whole game changer. I don't think the Wolfen would have survived if Death Hex would have went off. And then they wouldn't have been able to do the carnage that they did over there. So yeah, being able to block that Death Hex was really key. And I don't have any Psychers in this army, so that one stratagem allows me to block one psychic power per turn, which is really good. The shooting of the dreads really helped. Yeah, that's about it. It's just the dreads and the Wolfen work well together.
Well, there you have it. No vengeance for Prospero today. The Emperor's loyal lapdogs took it. If you want to join us in our chat group on Facebook, Game Talk for Gamers, come talk to us. Tell us what you like about the show. Tell us what you want to see more of. And we'd just love to hear from you. And if you want to see who's up next week, check this out.
Next week on Knights at the Game Table, Necrons versus Eldar.